Hey guys, this is Mario coming at you with a new Face2Face video. I know, right? What am I doing here? Well, I wanted to talk to you about something that's been on my mind for the past few weeks, and that's Trump's wall. It's something that we haven't really touched on as of late, and it's something that really hasn't been brought up in the news recently either. But it's something that's been concerning me because, one, personally, I don't feel good about the wall as it is. I think it's going to be a huge expenditure that has no real solution. Aside from the huge monetary cost, there's also going to be environmental impacts. But that's something that we're going to touch base on some other time. Right now, what I wanted to talk to you is, if the wall does get built, one, who's going to pay for it? And two, how are we going to build it? Well, here's a crazy possibility for you: using slave labor to build the wall. Now, a lot of you are thinking, what the heck? I thought slavery was abolished back in the 1860s. It was. But if you read the 13th Amendment to the U.S. Constitution, it says, "Neither slavery nor involuntary servitude, except as a punishment for crime whereof the party shall have been duly convicted, shall exist within the United States or any place subject to their jurisdiction." Which means that even though slavery is unconstitutional, it can be used as a form of punishment if someone has been duly convicted. So that means we can essentially use inmates to build the wall. Now, the U.S., even though we only have 5% of the world's population, we have 25% of the world's prison population. That's a huge number. That means over 2.2 million people are currently incarcerated in the U.S. And we spend mountains upon mountains of money to keep that system running. Now, the prison system is a subject that I'd like to discuss with you guys at a later date. But it's something that we should definitely pay attention to. And it's something that we should definitely express desire to reform it. Because aside from being such a huge cash cow, it affects millions of lives detrimentally. And, the way that the prison system functions right now, it's essentially a revolving door. We have the highest recidivism rates, meaning that whenever someone goes to jail, for whatever crime you may think of, and they're let out, they serve their time. Afterwards, they have trouble finding jobs. They have trouble assimilating back into society. No one will hire them. No one will let them rent an apartment, take a loan out on a house. And so they have to resort to the same life of crime, and they go back into the system where they came from. Personally, I think that the prison system should be used as a way to rehabilitate and reinstate people into society as, productive humans, instead of punishing them and then causing them to repeat offenses or go back into that same destructive lifestyle. Using inmates to build a wall, I think, is a terrible idea. Aside from using it as a means to teach them trades, which I think is a great concept. In the end, what's going to happen to them once they do serve their sentences? No one's addressed that topic before. But that's something, like I said, that we're going to discuss at a later date. But I do want to keep you informed on this subject. So stay tuned. Keep on watching. Make sure you subscribe. And yeah, let me know what you hear. Thanks for watching.